Hey, Cardinals. This is Ryan Breckville with the Center for Career and Professional Development. Welcome to So You Want to Go to Graduate School. I'm excited to share with you a few tips today about how to set yourself apart from the other candidates applying to graduate school and also give you some confidence in your search process. Before I get started, though, I want to thank Taylor Lowry for putting this slide deck together. Got some great backgrounds there, so thank you, Taylor, for that. And also recognize my colleagues, Sarah Yinger, our administrative assistant, and Megan Toohey, our career advisor. We are all here to help you answer any questions that you have, so reach out to us and schedule an appointment. Career@otterbein.edu is the best way to get in touch with us. So let's kick off. As you know, we play something known as Box O Stuff Trivia, and these recordings are no different than what we do in classrooms and in our sessions. So in just a second, a random trivia question will appear on the screen. I don't have the Box O Stuff Trivia with me, but pretend that I do, and it'll all be fun and games. So here we go. Here is your Box O Stuff Trivia question. What historic duo was sent to explore land acquired in the Louisiana Purchase? Counting down, 3, 2, 1. Answer is Lewis and Clark. So give yourself a high five if you got that right. Well done. Well done. All right, here we go. So when you're thinking about graduate school, one of the things that you want to figure out first is graduate school the right fit for you? Is this the right next step for you after your Otterbein career? So we always encourage students to think about and reflect on your experiences, and you'll see those items there. What are the goals that you've set for yourself? How have those changed? How do the goals that you've set for yourself involve graduate school? Do you need graduate school right now to achieve the career goals that you've set for yourself? Is it something that you can wait for a year or two to get some experience under your belt, maybe even to strengthen your application for graduate school? And then what's important to you? What are you interested in? What kinds of experiences have you had? And where are your skills? And the more confident you are in articulating all of these, the stronger application we think that you'll have as you apply for graduate school. Again, we're always happy to have conversations with you and to ask you some questions about how this reflective experience can enhance your graduate school application process. So as you think about finding a school, what are some of the things that you want to consider as you explore graduate programs? What kinds of financial aid are available? And I'm going to start with assistantships. Those are basically part-time jobs where you're working for the institution and they are providing a reduction in your tuition. Sometimes it's covered fully, sometimes it's a percentage. Those might be research assistantships, those might be graduate assistantships. Where you are working for a particular office on campus, or as a research assistant, you might be working with a faculty member directly assisting them with their research projects. And certainly loans and scholarships are also something to consider when thinking about finance. Location, where is it? Is it across country, across the planet? Where is it that this program is? How does that align with your goals? Is it a regionally known program? Is it a nationally known or internationally known program? What kinds of opportunities they have to help you grow inside and outside of the classroom? How big is the program? So here at Otterbein, you've been accustomed to getting to know your professors directly. You've benefited from small class sizes. Is that the same kind of experience that you're going to have in graduate school? And make sure that you have a good sense of what that class size and relationship with faculty will look like in the graduate programs that you're exploring. And then how competitive is the program? How many students apply? What are some demographics of the students that are applying? Are they straight out of undergraduate? Do they have 2, 3, 5+ years of experience before applying? But how competitive is that program is also something that you want to get a sense of as you're applying. What kinds of resources? So just a few websites here that can help you determine what graduate programs are out there based on location and the type of program that you're seeking, the course of study that you're seeking. Entrance exams, there are a variety out there. So the most common is the GRE, the Graduate Record Examination. So a number of programs will ask for the GRE. It's similar to the ACT or the SAT in terms of graduate programs need this to help assess your aptitude for their program. There are, though, some programs that do not require the GRE. If you're looking at other professional school programs, if you're looking at med school or dental school, they also have their own entrance exams as well. So again, meet with one of our staff members, happy to go through those specifics with you. And you'll see some of those tests listed there. So again, happy to help with this process. So again, just to recap where we're at, what's important to you, reflect on your experiences, begin to look at the admission process for the graduate programs, identifying those schools, then taking those exams to help determine it's another application metric that the schools use to determine admission. One of the next steps, and sometimes one of the most difficult steps, is the personal statement. So sometimes you'll find schools that are very specific in terms of what they're looking for from their personal statements, and they will give you questions that they want you to answer directly, while as others say, just submit a personal statement or a personal essay. And you'll see some tips there for the general, some really good probing questions to think about, some reflective questions. I often think as I'm reviewing these to give students the perspective of a before, during, and after. So as you think about your time here at Otterbein, what kinds of goals did you set for yourself before beginning that program? What has your Otterbein experience given you, both inside and outside of the classroom? And future, where is it that you want to go? Why is this program of interest to you? How will it equip you with the skills and experiences and extra training that you need to succeed in your career goal? So we love to read these statements and provide feedback. So again, feel free to connect with CCPD staff on your personal statement to get feedback. Letters of recommendation, another crucial aspect to your graduate school application. Normally, right around 3 is a number that you will see. Sometimes you'll see up to 5, the program's requesting that, but you want to have a variety of people that know you well write on your behalf. So when you think about who those authors of your letters will be, you need at least one professor for sure. You need a professor from Otterbein that knows you well, that you've had in class, and perhaps someone that has seen your growth over your career at Otterbein. Other people that know you well, coaches, academic advisors, work supervisors, mentors, people that know you in a variety of ways and can write the best letter is really what you're looking for. So as you're thinking about who those people are, make sure that you have that established relationship and schedule a meeting to talk with them. A great piece of advice is to also share with them your personal statement so they not only get a sense of the kinds of programs to which you're applying, but also the angle that you're taking with your application in terms of your personal statement. So that personal statement, by showing that to them, can help maybe inform the letter that they're writing and get some synergy going between the perspective that you're taking and how they might describe their experience and relationship with you in terms of having you as a student or as a student athlete or as an advisee or as an employee. So just give them tools to help them write the best letter that they can on your behalf. All right, so we've given you lots of information to think about. This is a very labor-intensive, time-intensive process. So we want to give you tips in terms of how to break this down so that you aren't completely overwhelmed by the process. So spring, summer, this would be a year before enrolling. So for a lot of our students, the spring of junior year becomes really pivotal. So that's a time when you can begin to start thinking about taking entrance exams or starting personal statements. And I should also say the summer before senior year is also a pivotal time. So if you feel like, oh my gosh, like I am in my junior year and it's spring semester and I can't deal with this right now, it's okay. The summer is a great time to begin researching graduate programs and do a little bit at a time. There's a lot of moving parts involved in this. Make a checklist, set that timeline up. And again, CCPD is here to help coach you through the process and to help you develop that timeline as well. Summer and fall, start that continue on that personal statement, begin thinking about who your letters of recommendation authors are going to be, reach out to them, but get that personal statement underway. So that's going to be a lot of time to write that and really make a strong case as far as why you're interested in the program and how it's going to help you professionally. Mid-fall, winter, request those letters of recommendation. Give your authors a deadline of about a month before the deadline or your deadline to apply to that school. Get those applications submitted and completed. Think back to when you were applying for undergrad. You broke that process down. You had goals, you managed it, use those same kinds of tools. If you felt like your application process to undergrad was a little bit rushed, what did you learn from that? How can you recalibrate your graduate school application so that you don't feel as rushed and as hurried? Then springtime rolls around, you'll start getting interviews. So the programs will say, we like you, we want to learn more about your background, let's see if it's a good fit. It's also an opportunity for you to do the same. Do you like the feel of the campus? Do you like the connection with current students in the program, the faculty in the program? So that gives you an opportunity to learn just as much about that program as they are learning about you in that interview experience. And then you've made it, you did it, you've accomplished your goals. You'll start that graduate program and be on your way to completing your professional goals. So you'll see there that some programs offer admission on a rolling basis. So that means that they're always accepting applications. So let us know again how we can help you with this process. Also want to let you know, sometimes our students aren't aware of the amazing graduate programs that we have here at Otterbein. So you can see here that we've got a couple of different nursing programs. We have an educational mathematics program along with an education master's degree, and you'll see those details there, as well as our MBA program, our Masters of Business Administration, and our Masters of Science and Allied Health with 2 different tracks there. So you'll see information, contact information for the graduate program there. So again, don't overlook Otterbein. There's some great opportunities for graduate programs as well. That concludes our content for graduate school preparation. But if you have questions, please reach out to us. The best way now is to email us at career@otterbein.edu. We're happy to respond to that and schedule a phone appointment to talk, or a video appointment to talk more about your unique needs. Thanks. And as always, go Cards.